What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Paper Planes channel. This, of course, is my ultimate walkthrough guide for Dark Souls 2. That's right, I'm back. I'm doing it. You talked me into it. So for those of you who've been asking for me to finish this series, I have been listening. So here we are, back at Majula. We're going to visit the bonfire. And we're going to go to the travel queue. And I want you to go to the Shaded Woods. And once you do that, go to the Ruined Fork Road. Alright, so basically we're just going to the Shrine of Winter. So what I want you to do is head up the stairs from this bonfire here. And you're going to go over to this section over here with the little bridge. And to your left, we're going to have an enemy immediately. So say hello to this guy. You can actually hear him from inside the room by the bonfire. And once you attack him, these other buddies are going to come out of the woodwork. So just get the hell out of here. Been playing too much Bloodborne. Falchion. Sweet. Alright, so we're just going to turn the corner here, and to our left we're going to have a couple enemies chucking rocks at us. That's not nice. There's another one behind him. Nice belly. You disgusting freak. He's dead. Pick up the Ring of Life Protection and the large soul of a proud knight. He was once proud, now he's effing dead. So we're just going to follow the trail here. And down below we're going to come across one of these double-sided guys. I can't remember what they're called right now. I want to guess, but I know my brain isn't working, so I'm just going to switch to my catalyst and make sure that I've got the right spell on. Yep. Now there's another one of those goblin bastard things to the left, so we don't really want to aggro him, so we're going to stay a little bit out of the way. And what we can do is go ahead and nail these dudes with the spells from a distance. Now you want to get away. Now eventually he'll probably back up. They like to do that, so this is pretty much an easy kill. Once you dodge that first attack, they like to go back to their home and protect that dead body over there. So get off the binoculars after that. Little twinkle twinkle. And we're going to kill this guy to our left. He's really only a pain in the ass if you're fighting this enemy in here. So we get the Dragon Slayer's Crescent Axe and our Golden Falcon Shield. Sweet. And this is also an area that you should notice when you're picking that loot up. You should see that item and say, how do I get to that? So log that into your memory banks, because we're going to go back and get that item in a second. Now moving along up this passageway. Kind of wanted to say pathway and passageway at the same time, so I think I merged two of those words together, which kind of works anyways. Okay, so if this door is not opening for you, that is because you do not have the 4 souls required to open this door. So let's go to our inventory and show you what I'm talking about. I guess the souls are in our main screen here. So, like, the Soul of the Lost Sinner is one of them, and we picked that up in the last episode. And you'll see the Soul of the Rotten and the Old Iron King. And I'm not sure which of the other ones is the soul. It's Duke's Dear Freyja, I believe. So I don't know why it doesn't look like the other 3, but it should, in my opinion at least. But that is the 4th soul that you'll need to open this door. So if you're following the guide and you've been doing all the things that I've been doing, you should have no problem. If you want to read these little tablets, they've got some information there. Don't go to that shrine, don't follow it, just forget about it. Alright, so you see that item to the left. That kind of gets your attention and you want to run over there, but don't worry about that. We've got another item over here that's more important. So here we pick up the Repair spell. That's a sorcery and a large soul of the lost undead. Repair does exactly what you would think it does. It does what we thought it did and stuff. That was a horrible attempt at, who's that football coach? They are who we thought they were. I think it was the old Arizona Cardinals coach, or maybe Kansas City. I don't know. That dude. That's all I know. You European people are like, football? That is not a real sport. Play the round ball. Alright, so we are gonna kill this guy from range just like we always do. They sure are easy with sorcery. He looked pretty awesome though. He had those arrows sticking out of his helmet through his eye hole. That would not be fun. Alright, so we're gonna grab this loot here. Large soul of nameless soldier and some human effigy. Sweet. Alright, so there's nothing in here, so don't be cautious. I know it's dark and scary. If this was a horror movie or something like that, there'd definitely be something in there, but there's not. So you can proceed without worry. Obviously, you notice the rain and it's a lot darker all of a sudden. So I don't know how it just rains over here, but not throughout the end of that tunnel. I mean, this is just like a really weird area. But that being said, do not use your torch because it'll just get dampened. But I can see these two archers over there. You can see their crossbows better than you can actually see the knights themselves. And then there's a sword knight to the right of them. So what you want to do is sprint towards the archers because they're standing on a platform. So when you get to the wall that they're standing on, they can't shoot down on you. So it gives you time to kill the swordsman to their right who's on even level with you. And then they'll drop down and you can go ahead and work on them as well. Or you could sit back here and try to pick them off with your sorcery. Like if I wanted to use my left-handed catalyst right now, I could probably kill this guy pretty easily. And that's all I got to say about that. Forest. Alright, so he's dead. They're going to pull out their sword. And if you're reckless like me, you're going to take some damage. Which is always fun, because you know, it's how it rolls. Now when they're backing away, it's either because they want to heal or they want to switch to their crossbow. So you need to be aware of that. I like when they die, they just turn into puddles of nothing. Alright, so there's going to be an item just behind this rock, but what I want you to not do is run forward too far because there's going to be a crystal lizard and you can hear it. I hear you. So go to your catalyst and get your eye on that lizard and then just press your target button and start casting immediately. And it's weird because when you hit it one time, it wants to run away from you. But when you hit it a second time, they seem to turn around and like charge you for whatever reason. Like, oh, at first you weren't going to kill me, so I was just going to run away because I thought I could escape. But now that you hit me a second time and I'm definitely going to die, I'm just going to suicide bomb your ass. Like it's a red lizard or something. I do not get it. It's counterintuitive to the survival tactics of the crystal lizard. But of course you saw there we got some massive loot. So that's probably one of the most important and essential crystal lizards in the game. So make sure to kill that one. And he's actually one of the easiest ones as well. So that was pretty sweet. So here we've got the Emerald Herald and she is clearly out of her normal place. But she'll return. So don't worry about that. We'll still be able to level up with her. Just talk to her. She doesn't have much to say.
This castle is isolated. But nonetheless you must forge on. To bring an end to your journey and mine.
Alright, and then if you try to talk to her again, she doesn't say anything, which is weird because it shouldn't allow you to try to talk if you can't actually get any words from her. She doesn't even do that ... like ellipses thing or etc. or whatever you want to call it. So I don't understand it. It's kind of pointless, but who knows Maybe there's a purpose for it. So we're going to run up these stairs, and we've got two of these bad dudes here. They're going to come to life. They look like statues at first, but just beyond them, you can see the crossbow guys, and they're shooting at me already. So what we want to do is get these guys to wake up, and then head back here, so those archers can't hit us. And these are really easy to kill with sorcery. They've got these mammoth shields, but they don't use them at all to protect themselves, so we can basically just make these some of the easiest kills we'll ever have. Take that. Impressive skills, I know. Mastodon armor, and they actually have a pretty good drop rate of their gear, so if you wanted to farm these guys and pick up one of their sets, you'll probably be able to do it. Now, I've got a little bit of explaining to do. When we move forward, there's going to be these two statues with basically a cup or a bowl or some kind of thingamabobber, and we need to kill one of the enemies next to each cup. So there's going to be a knight on our left that's close to one of the statues, and if we kill them in proximity to the statue, their soul is going to kind of fill the cup and it's going to activate. And we're going to want to run over to the right side area and do the same thing. So if you're fighting one or more of the enemies, make sure that you're fighting them close to those statues. That way you can benefit from actually killing them. Otherwise, they're going to continually respawn and come at you from the left side, from the direction we're facing now. So basically, if you don't successfully open this door by activating those two statues, what's going to happen is the left side spawn point is going to continually spawn 3 knights over and over and over again. So be cautious of that, and you might think that's a great way to farm, but it's really not, because it sucks. Not a lot of skill or souls to get from fighting these enemies. Alright, so we get one of them. Now what I want to do is get away from here, because there's 3 of them. So what I can do is I can kill 1 or 2 of them and then separate and have a much easier fight. So you can see that orb over there, or whatever it is. I don't know. That guy. So they're going to back off a little bit, and now he's not active anymore. So you need to do it within a certain time frame. So you can rush it and make it work easy. It's a little bit dangerous, but now that I know that I've only got a few of these guys to deal with, I can kill this one to the right. And you'll see what happens. The soul goes over there. And now these buddies are going to come over. Come on, fellas. Where are they at? Did they get stuck somewhere? Oh, there they are. Alright. Well, we'll have to repeat that process. Whatever, it's just gonna work. Who cares? I don't know if it should have worked or not like that, but it just did, so we'll take it. Maybe there is no time limit and the blue light just fades away off the statue or whatever. Either way, if for whatever reason you can't get the door open, you need to possibly time this together. So kill one enemy over here and kill another enemy over here, and these guys will activate and open the door for you. Now don't forget about this chest over here. Don't worry, it's not trapped and it's not a mimic. Sweet. So we get a pyromancy spell and a fire seed. So that is a great chest to loot. And we made it. We are in the castle. Alright everybody, that's it for this episode. I'm going to keep things a little bit shorter from now on and make it a little bit easier on myself. Not be so much work when I'm uploading all this content. So hope you guys liked it. If you did, click that thumbs up button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, leave a comment in the section below, and of course check me out on social media. You can find that information just below this video. See you guys next time. Peace.